Adosenien, Adosenien, Adosenien. Umo Eno Adosenien, 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 Adosenien. Umo Eno Adosenien. Kupe kratiti medosenien. Adina mukara no kwesiri no medosenien. Adina mi don't go in mukara medosenien. Adisile memka kwa iboma medosenien. For areas payment medosenien. Pensioner sebo medosenien. Umo Eno come no. Umo Eno come no. Adosenien, 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 Adosenien. Umo Eno Adosenien, 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 Adosenien. Umo Eno Adosenien. Civil servant ebo medosenien. Si a salary pay kubok. Student union ebo medosenien. Si a student post pay kubok. Redemption center makareke senior. Si a food poucher makareke si kama. Umo Eno meka nyine ye kama. Umo Eno mete nyine ye kama. Ara shelter ngo for Bob Kidon.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. We welcome His Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, to get this event started, please may we maintain decorum for the national anthem, which will be led by the brass band. Thank you, the students. Thank you. Thank you. The national anthem, please. Akwa Ibom State Anthem. While we are still standing, may I invite Sir Adasi Ubolum for the opening prayer.
Let us pray. Father and our God, we bless your name at this moment. You have been our God in ages past, our hope for today, and our hope for years to come. We celebrate you for what you are using our leader to bring into Akwa Ibom State, a state that is on a speed lane for development. Except you build a house, the builders will build in vain. You have been our foundation. We gathered here, Lord, again to enhance the medical services in Akwa Ibom State, for you are the Lord that healed us. It is our desire, Lord, that you preside over this gathering unto us, your people. Preside over this gathering, direct our affairs. At the end of this ceremony, let us have every cause to celebrate and return thanks and honor to you. This we ask in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, it will be okay if we can take our seats. We appreciate all of us and we welcome all of us. Your Excellency, I take just a minute or two to acknowledge some of our leaders that are here. And when I say a minute or two, it means that this may not be so elaborate because we have some important business to attend to, particularly within this facility as our doctors keep working to save lives. Let me acknowledge the presence of our governor, our leader. Can I invite all of us to put our hands together and celebrate Pastor Umo Eno, Governor of Akwa Ibom State. Thank you. Thank you so much. I acknowledge the coordinator of the Office of the First Lady, Lady Helen Obareki. We celebrate her and her spouse. The brass band, please, for want of time, will come back at the end. Let me acknowledge the Chief Medical Director. Please, can we put our hands together, celebrate Professor Emema Basibasi. Can we celebrate him some more? And of course, seated to his right, we have his dear wife, Dr. Fiong Emembasi. Please, can we put our hands together and also celebrate her? Thank you so much. Your Excellency, let me quickly acknowledge the presence of the chairman of the People's Democratic Party who has joined us here, the Right Honorable Elder Aneka Nakban. We celebrate and welcome you. I acknowledge Your Excellencies, all our distinguished senators that have joined us here. We honor you, distinguished Senator Effiong Dixon Bob and wife, distinguished Senator Emmanuel Ibogesien. We celebrate your presence, and all members of the National Assembly. And for the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, I acknowledge the Right Honorable Otto Bong Bob. We welcome you, and we celebrate all the others that are here. I want to acknowledge respectfully the Secretary to the Government of Akwa Ibom State, Prince Enobongowa. We welcome you, and his dear wife, Dr. Nemeseruwa. I acknowledge the head of the Civil Service, Elder Effiong Essien. I acknowledge the Chief Delivery Advisor to the Governor, Mr. Effiong Johnson. Please, can you put our hands together and celebrate all of them? As I had mentioned, I begin now to punctuate on the introductions as I acknowledge all our stakeholders and all our leaders, men and women, who have joined His Excellency the Governor for this very strategic event here today. We thank you and we welcome you, including, of course, the Secretary of the Party, Ibanga Brownson. We celebrate your presence. Your Excellency, Chairman of local government areas are here. I acknowledge all of them through the Chairman of Algon, Dr. Medimo Udo. Please, I also acknowledge Bishop Enobong Essien, who has also joined us here. Please, can you put our hands together and celebrate her? We thank you. We honor you. Your Excellency, since I'm here, I know that if something happens to my ear, Dr. Meobasi would fix it. So there's no problem at all. I acknowledge all of you, and I truly do honor you. Other management of this hospital, we acknowledge you through the CMD, and we thank you. Including, of course, the chairman of the NMA Akwa Ibom State, Dr. Niekan Peters, and all the unions within the medical field. We acknowledge all of you, and we thank you. Time would fail me to take all of you. But Your Excellency, let me end my introductions as I acknowledge the medical students, all of them looking ready for the future. Please, can we celebrate them? I had to wait for them so that His Excellency would also know that medical students can also ginger. Do it one more time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I celebrate all our youths and I celebrate all the women, all of them who have come out here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Moving further, I want to now welcome the Chief Medical Director of the University of UUTH Teaching Hospital to please come to give us the project overview. Let us understand what we're here to commission today. Please, can we celebrate the governor's brother from another mother, a golden doctor by all standards. Please, can we welcome him for the project overview?
Thank you very much. Address presented His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umo Eno, the coordinator of the Office of the First Lady, Mrs. Helen Obareki and spouse, my brother and friend. Please permit me to stand on all existing protocols. Your Excellency, sir, on behalf of the management and staff of the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, it is my singular honor and privilege to welcome you on your maiden official visit to our institution. We know you've come in once or twice, but this is the first official visit ever since you became the governor. As members of the Akwa Ibom State community, we celebrate your focused and transformational leadership, which has positively transformed our state in your less than 2 years in office. We are also particularly excited about the major strides you have made in the healthcare delivery of the state, which include, there are so many of them, but just to mention a few, the ongoing revamping of the primary healthcare sector, the state health insurance scheme which was launched last year, and even very important to us, the soon-to-be launched state emergency ambulance services. The University of Uyo Teaching Hospital was founded as a Sani Abacha Specialist Hospital in 1996 and is currently the only federal publicly accessible tertiary health facility in the state. There are states that have up to 5. Unfortunately, we have only 1. Most states have 2, so we have to do something about it. The hospital attends to an average of about 800 patients a day. When we did our statistics for last year, we saw about 180-something thousand patients last year in 2024. In addition to clinical services, it is a hub for the training of specialized manpower and medical research in the state. So we have been training your medical doctors in their specialization programs virtually free of charge. All the students of nursing in the state all come here for their various postings. The hospital also operates, we have our own schools. We have HND awarding schools. Currently, the School of Health Information Management, I'm sure the students are there. Are you here? The Community Health Officers Training School. And also we are commencing the school at our own College of Nursing. We are at the first intake by September this year. The hospital's infrastructure was, however, not commensurate with its status until recent years, when the present management team has successfully completed all abandoned projects. We did not start any new project until we completed all the abandoned projects. We have renovated and commenced new projects. At the last count, about 10 in all have commenced in this hospital. And we have acquired major equipment in a bid to enhance the clinical service delivery in the state. We have recently been designated as a regional mother and child health center for the South-South geopolitical zone of the country by the Federal Ministry of Health, with a budgetary provision for the building and equipping of the brand new state-of-the-art maternity and child complex. The federal government also, through the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, is also currently building a regional advanced diagnostic center in the hospital, which has reached an advanced stage and is expected to be completed and commissioned later in the year by the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Federal Executive Council has also recently approved the provision of advanced radio diagnostic equipment to the hospital, including a brand new MRI, CT scan, a cath lab, etc. for the hospital. We are also in the process of fully digitalizing our services within this calendar year, subject to the availability of funds. The University of Uyo Teaching Hospital plays a significant role in healthcare delivery in the state. It is a major referral center in the state, and like I said, the hub for training. We are also alive to our social responsibility. His Excellency, sir, just this week, the hospital, in partnership with the Al-Basa Foundation, has done about 400 free cataract surgeries just this week. That is in addition to the 100 which we promised earlier in the year, which we are still doing. And we've also commenced the Comprehensive Emergency Obstetric Care CMONC program, which offers free obstetric care and surgeries, cesarean sections, to indigent women in a bid to reduce maternal mortality indices in the state. No woman needs to die anymore in this state. Please, if you see you cannot pay, refer to us, we will take over. Our wards are overflowing with patients, with nearly 100% bed occupancy rate at most times. The unfortunate thing is that most of them cannot pay their hospital bills. That's why we are very happy for the state health insurance scheme, which would help to address that. Your Excellency, sir, despite being a major stakeholder in the Akwa Ibom State health system, the University of UUTH Teaching Hospital is yet to receive a major infrastructural support from the state government in recent years. The trauma center, which was to be built by Mobile Policing Nigeria Unlimited, for which a groundbreaking and foundation stone was laid by the immediate past administration, has not yet commenced. The hospital is still facing major challenges affecting its capacity for optimal service delivery. This includes, number one, power. I'm grateful to you, sir, because I know that sometime in 2023, you gave us some little money which helped us, to bring the maximum demand line and build a substation in the hospital. About 40% of our total revenue right now is still going on power. Almost all the money we make, we have to pay power bills. We also have major infrastructural deficits, and we still do not have a befitting surgical and theater complex. The Department of Surgery is scattered all over. We are still hoping that we can do a proper surgical complex. Many of our buildings are old and need extensive renovation. That's all I ever do these days. Renovate, renovate, renovate. We do not have accommodation for our resident doctors. We do not have accommodation for interns and hostels for our students. We also do not have sufficient vehicles and ambulances for our operations. And we are owing a huge backlog of diesel debts. But that's not why we are here today, sir. Today, we are here gathered to celebrate and immortalize a virtuous woman, a woman who I knew personally, who was passionate about the less privileged, and greatly impacted on the lives of many in her capacities as a mother, a wife, a pastor, and first lady of her state. During her sojourn on this terrestrial realm, the importance of February 14th, Valentine's Day, is not lost to us, as it is a day that symbolizes love, affection, and giving of gifts. And we are very happy as an institution that we can do this today. On this note, sir, when we received the sad news of the demise of your dear wife, the management of this hospital unanimously agreed to name this edifice, which was then under construction under her. And we had a target to complete this by Valentine's Day. It was very, very difficult, but I think we've done that today. And we believe that there is no better day to commission this project than today. This building commenced a little over a year ago, specifically in November 2023. And it comprises of a furnished ward, general ward, private rooms. They have consulting rooms, call rooms, offices, a mini laboratory, a pharmacy, a medical records unit, and a family planning unit. It is also equipped with an ultrasound scan and as well as other diagnostic and therapeutic equipment for quality service delivery, and a lounge upstairs for patients and their visitors, creating a suitable ambience which will encourage pregnant women to register for and receive antenatal care, further reducing maternal mortality. Your Excellency, sir, the furnishing of this complex was assisted by your very able Senior Special Assistant Medical, now Commissioner Designate Dr. Ekem Emmanuel John, who I'm proud to call my mentee. As a matter of fact, sir, without his assistance, today's commission would not have been possible. After this commission, we will continue work. All the landscaping of the surrounding areas of this building would continue after this occasion. And the older antenatal block, that bungalow next to it, and the maternity complex would also be given a major facelift. We have a problem, sir. This large building behind is an NDC project, which has been abandoned for over 4 years. We've actually appealed to NDC to hand over the project to us. We are willing to see whether we can see how we can complete, because it's a very major, eyesore to this environment. So I would plead that you could interface with the NDC on our behalf so they can come and complete this project. On behalf of my management team, sir, I extend our sincere gratitude to you, sir, for personally gracing this occasion. You could have sent somebody. We appreciate it and would not take it for granted. Our sincere gratitude also goes to Dr. Ekem Emmanuel John for his magnanimity. I also appreciate my management team. I have a wonderful management team. My staff, great UUTH staff, and all the unions in this hospital who have given me a support and have created a peaceful and enabling environment for the hospital to thrive. And our host communities, our royal fathers, there are about 6 villages that gave this land. They are all here. The royal fathers, I greet you now. I thank you. We are grateful to our host communities for a peaceful coexistence. I want to thank all of you for coming, and I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Professor Mbasi, Chief Medical Director. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a welcome speech by the CMD UUTH, Professor Mbasi. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, moving forward now, we shall take very few messages of goodwill. As a matter of fact, because of time, the allotted time shall be only 2 inelastic minutes. May I therefore invite, first of all, Mr. Akanubong Asukwo, who shall speak on behalf of the representative of hospital unions, while putting on cue the NMA chairman, Dr. Inyekan Peters, who shall speak after him.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, the Coordinator of the Office of the First Lady. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocols. We want to thank the Governor especially for finding time to grace this occasion. And I want to tell all of us that our governor is a promise keeper. Sometime when he was going around for campaign, he came to this institution and assured us that he will be visiting here from time to time. And he has been doing that. And I want to tell all of us that he has given us a very great thing. The greatest gift he has given to us is the appointment of John Ekem. And Your Excellency, John, he has never failed us. He has never disappointed us. We go home and sleep. Solidarity, solidarity. Your Excellency, I cannot fail to thank you. Sometime we were witnessing you arranging at the NUJ Secretariat what you did to the NUJ to facilitate their services. That was the first in the history of Akwa Ibom State. And we told our members not to worry. And thank you, Your Excellency, for that. We also thank you for taking time to visit this hospital. Each time you visit here, staffs and patients used to smile. And you have been here for the past 3 times. You made us proud, and you made the staff, some of them that cannot get up from their sick bed now, that are aching to come out because they know you are here. We know today will not be a different day. We don't have much to say and to tell you thank you. And I will not fail to introduce the man beside you to us. We call him Mr. Infrastructure here. When he came here, this institution was like a general hospital. He denied himself of some comfort to transform this place to a teaching hospital standard. His name is Professor Ememebasi Basi. Thank you, and the management staff here with us. So,
ladies and gentlemen, please appreciate the representative of hospital unions, Mr. Kanubo Asuk. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I'd like to invite the chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association, Dr. Iniekan Peters, for his message of goodwill.
I want to stand on existing protocol. His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, we want to congratulate our dear Chief Medical Director, Professor Ememebasi Basi, Mr. Project, for his numerous contributions to healthcare delivery in Akwa Ibom State, especially on this occasion of the commissioning of this life-changing project, the Patients Umo Eno Antenatal Complex. This is in line with Her Excellency's vision of providing health for all under the Golden Initiative for All, GIVA. And I've been part of that movement, and I will continue to partner with that movement to ensure that health reaches everywhere. Your Excellency, to support our ideals, NMA Present State Executive Officers Committee initiated the NMA Health Center Volunteer Initiative. This will reactivate 20 health centers during the Pioneer Project, where doctors will go to health centers and volunteer. And NMA will make sure that it works so that we will always have doctors in health centers. And we will do more in the future. Our Dynamic and Performing CMD has promised to partner with NMA in this initiative by taking up 3 more health centers, 1 in each territorial district, and sending doctors to attend to patients. Our pragmatic PPG, Dr. Emmanuel Ekem John, has also thrown his weight behind this scheme to make it come true and to save and to give back to communities. Sir, we want to congratulate and thank our governor, Emperor of Grassroots Development in Nigeria, for your support to this project through the office of the PPG in making today a reality. We want to it is not coincidence that only yesterday you told all commissioners and special advisors designated to go back to their communities and contribute. NMA, under my leadership, is mobilizing all medical doctors to go back to their wards and senatorial district and volunteer to make health acceptable to the people and ensure that your health program reaches the grassroots. We are happy with you for prioritizing health, and we will support you every step of the way. We congratulate you on this day Newspaper Governor of the Year Award, and also the Nigerian Medical Association Award we gave you last year during the National Physician Week. We want to invite you to our South-South NMA zonal meeting coming up next month, and also the AR, the Association Resident Doctors National Meeting that will come up in May 2005. Lastly, we want to thank you for appointing 3 of our members into the State Executive Council. Sosono Ete, we are happy and will give them maximum support. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Celebrate the NMA Chair Akwa Ibom. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, one would have thought that the NMA chairman would have been so busy saving lives not to follow what is happening in the state. But his speech shows that he's following, so much so that you are even the emperor of grassroots development. That means he was there with us on the happy hour night when Hensek was declared the best dancer. Your Excellency, the next person I'm going to invite is the coordinator of the office of the First Lady. When she speaks today, we hear the voice of our mother, the one that this facility is being named after. Please, can we put our hands together, celebrate and welcome the noble Lady Helen Obaraki, coordinator of the office of the First Lady. Please, let's keep celebrating her.
With due respect to the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umo Eno, the distinguished ladies and gentlemen who have graced this occasion, good evening. I'm standing here today, I think I can say on behalf of my family, in as much as you penciled me down for a goodwill message, but what message could be better than gratitude? My mother, Pastor Mrs. Patience Umo Eno, was a woman of excellence. One of the thematic areas of the Golden Initiative for All, GIFA, which was a pet project founded by her, is maternal and child health care. And so if there was ever a wing of the hospital to be named after her, it is this one. And so I'm standing to say thank you to the Chief Medical Director and indeed the entire management and staff of the hospital. And I pray that this is not only a physical space, but it will serve as a memorial for the life that she lived and the compassion that she had in her heart for the pregnant women of our dear state. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, as we begin to engage the reverse gears of this event, I want to welcome the Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee, who will come for the vote of thanks just before His Excellency would speak at this event. Please, can we put our hands together and welcome Dr. Udoyang Clement Iyang. Can we keep celebrating him? The vote of thanks should be very brief. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umo Eno, PhD, the Coordinator of the Office of the First Lady, Lady Helen Obaraki. Please permit me to stand on the very well-established protocol. Thank you. We must be grateful to the Almighty God for making today possible. I think one of the greatest gifts that we have is the gift of life. And I thank God so much. It was as if it wouldn't happen. But God has been so gracious to us in this teaching hospital and has made it possible for us to be able to showcase this and about to commission a memory of our late First Lady. Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State. It's going to be very difficult for me to list all that you have done for Akwa Ibom State and its people. But permit me to go a little bit down the memory lane. And this is unprecedented, Your Excellency. You visited this institution about 3 times in 2023. Yes. The first time you visited, you were here to be... And then 2 times again after you became the executive governor, you visited this institution. Again in 2024, so unofficially you visited this institution, Your Excellency. This is unprecedented. And we thank you so very much. I can't begin to count the numerous lives that were touched by those visits. Now, this is February 2025, and I want to prophesy this is a first quarter visit. And so, Your Excellency, sir, we are expecting at least 3 more visits before the end of this year, because we are sure that once you step your feet on this ground, so many things will change. And we believe that by the time you mount this podium once again, there will be a big difference in this place. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for your commitment to humanitarian services in the state, to numerous sick patients that we have around, and indeed healthcare services in Akwa Ibom State. I want to also thank our Chief Medical Director, Professor Mbasi. Please permit me, we call him Mr. Infrastructure. I have to say this again. He is the visionary and the mastermind of this and other numerous projects on this institution. Thank you, our Chief Medical Director, our able leader, and the rest of management team who are here giving enormous support to that leadership. Thank you, Dr. Ekem John, our Commissioner Designate. I want to say that personally, he is the carrier of this vision. I want to thank you especially for what you have done, your magnanimity in seeing to the fact that this project will be commissioned today. Thank you so much. Let me also thank the contractor, the head, and the staff of the Department of Works and Services of UUTH. They have all worked tirelessly to see that this project is commissioned today. I want to also thank members of the ESCO, the State Executive Council, and other very senior officials of the Akwa Ibom State government. I want to thank you all, everyone here present. Time would not permit me to mention everyone individually, but just accept this as a thank you. Thank you so much for personally being here to grace this occasion. God bless all of you. In Jesus' name, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, the brass band. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. We thank everyone who has spoken here this evening, including that very elaborate vote of thanks. Your Excellency, he approached his vote of thanks as a surgical procedure. I didn't want to stop him, so there won't be any case of forgetting anything inside the womb. So I had to leave him there. We can do it clinically. But at this moment, we've come to the point where we hear from our governor, from our leader, from our father. Your Excellency, the Bible assures us that the memories of the righteous is blessed. Interpreted today, it would mean that every time we remember Mommy, we do something remarkable, name something remarkable after her. That is why today is a special day. I therefore have the singular honor and privilege to invite His Excellency, our Governor, Pastor Umo Eno, Governor of Akwa Ibom State, as he comes for his remarks and address at this event before we proceed to commission the special Umo Eno Antenatal Complex. Thank you, the band.
Thank you so much. Please, let's take our seats. Thank you so much. The coordinator of the office of the First Lady and your very lovely spouse, the Chief Medical Director of the University of UUTH Teaching Hospital, Professor Emema Basibasi, and your beloved spouse, management and staff of the University Teaching Hospital, members of the National Assembly and your spouses that are here with us, the chairman of our party, the People's Democratic Party, Akwa Ibom State, and your executive committee members, honorable members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly that are here with us, secretary to the state government and your spouse, head of the civil service, the executive assistant and chief delivery advisor to the governor, honorary special advisors, honorable commissioners designate, service commanders, chairmen of boards, permanent secretaries and heads of extra ministerial departments, chairmen and vice chairmen of local government councils, led by the Algon chairman and his beloved wife, the paramount ruler of Uyo, and other royal fathers that are here, Mbong Iban, Mbong Ekbu. We salute all of you, senior citizens and your spouses, all of Uyo elders, members of this community, the chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association, and other unions that are here, our labor leaders, all of our men, all of our women, all of our youths, all of our students, our invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me, on behalf of my family, express our deep and profound gratitude to the Chief Medical Director of the University of UUTH Teaching Hospital, Dr. Emema Basibasi, and indeed the entire management and staff of the University of UUTH Teaching Hospital for this huge honor you have done to my family by naming and dedicating this antenatal complex in honor of my dearly beloved wife and the immediate past First Lady of Akwa Ibom State, Her Excellency Pastor Mrs. Patience Umo Eno. There couldn't have been a better Valentine gift for me, and this is indeed a Valentine gift that I appreciate and will remain indelible in my heart for as long as I live on earth. I will not forget what this teaching hospital have done today. I have carefully stayed away from naming any government facility or project after my beloved wife, even though she merits it. But when I see organizations such as yours, and think in my local government too, the immediate past chairman named a facility after her, it gives me that sense of appreciation and gratitude for recognizing the little contribution she made within the short time she stayed in office as the First Lady of the state. This antenatal complex complements our passion and dedication to reducing infant mortality rates and ensuring pregnant mothers are exposed to the best antenatal care possible in the state. It may interest you as CMD to know that we are ramming up medical facilities in our state. We're working very hard to reposition the specialist hospital to a standard that will drive medical tourism in our state. We are opening up the medical corridor to the medical village. We're building a complete mother and child hospital. We're building doctors' quarters. We're building facilities that will enhance medical, promote medical health in our state. So we're partnering with you, and we're working very hard to ensure that we do not leave anyone behind when it comes to healthcare management in our state. Let me reassure you of our continuous collaboration with the University of UUTH Teaching Hospital. It is indeed a federal hospital, but all of Akwa Ibom come here. And so I can rightly say that it is an Akwa Ibom hospital. So whatever we do here, we are doing for our people. It is on that note that I'm directing the my personal physician, who is now a commissioner designate, to ensure that 2 ambulances are delivered to this hospital to support your request for ambulances. And we will be glad to hand over those ambulances to you on the 28th when we commission our ambulance services. In addition to that, I've listened to the numerous requests you have made for support, and we may not be able to take them one by one. But between now and the end of the month, the Office of the Secretary to Government will deliver 200 million naira to this hospital to support the work that you are doing, because you have transformed this hospital. You have made us proud. Yourself, having been a commissioner for health in the Akwa Ibom State Government, you moved on to become the chief medical director of this hospital and a son of the soil. You have left indelible footprint in the sands of time. Like I said, we'll continue to support your efforts and the work that you do here. I'd like to thank the Joint Action Committee for their support all of the time, for their goodwill, and for the enormous work they do. Please permit me, therefore, to donate 10 million naira to the Joint Action Committee. I'd like to also donate another 10 million naira to the Nigerian Medical Association, Akwa Ibom State Chapter. Permit me to donate another 10 million naira to Heal for Umo Eno for the wonderful work they did during our campaign to help patients that are in the hospital here. We are donating another 10 million naira for their health insurance, and so that the health insurance agency will come to the hospital and work with you to ensure that we just register these patients so that they can benefit. So that 10 million will be paid directly to the health insurance agency. Then you decide all your patients that will receive that insurance cover. To the staff of this hospital, I'd like to thank you for your support during our campaigns and for standing by us all through. So on this occasion of my official maiden visit, like I've been noted, I've been here a few times, either to see patients or to. We also have families that come here. And when families are sick, you are not a governor, you are their uncle, you are their cousin, and you also stop by to see them. On this maiden official visit to this hospital, permit me to donate to the general staff of the hospital 20 million naira. And to all those that have come here to support us, there's always what we call landing. And so I will leave with the Chief Medical Director. So please come and lead us as we commission these patients Umo Eno Antenatal Complex. Thank you. On behalf of our family, government, and people of Akwa Ibom State, by the kind permission of the Chief Medical Director of this hospital, we stand here to cut the tape to commission this antenatal facility that has been named after my beloved wife, Pastor Mrs. Patience Umo Eno. To the glory of God and to the services of humanity, the blessing of our people, in the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you.
The patient Umo Eno Antenatal Complex, managed by Dr. Ekem Emmanuel John and Heal for Umo Eno, was commissioned by His Excellency Pastor Umo Eno, PhD, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, on 14th February 2025. Professor Mbasi, Chief Medical Director.
Thank you so much.
two. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay.
ready. Hello, viewers. It's a wrap. I will sincerely thank you for joining us online. It was the official commissioning of patient Umo Eno Antenatal Complex built by the University of UUTH Teaching Hospital in honor of our beloved First Lady, late First Lady, Her Excellency Patience Umo Eno. May her soul continue to rest in peace. If you've not joined us, if you've not followed us on all our social media, please do so to follow us on all our social media platforms. And of course, the Akwa Ibom State Government website, akwaibomstate.gov.ng. Subscribe to keep informed of all the activities and all the programs of His Excellency. My name is Solomon Ayo. Bye-bye for now. See you some other time.